you got big shoes to fill filling in for you, coming behind Joe Meyer. I know he has left a legacy there, and I just wanted to kind of get with you and see what your priorities are and vision for the city coming in. Your first term here as mayor.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me here. I've watched you, so now I'm actually sitting in the seat. So I'm a little nervous. Hopefully, it won't show.
Yeah.
But I'm probably a little bit more nervous about being the next mayor of our great city. Joe has done a fine job. We've seen a lot of growth in our city as far as economic development. Everybody talks about the CCR site. Recently, in the past year, we were named one of the top 50 cities in the United States to live by Money Magazine. And the things that they talked about in the article were because of our historic homes, because the city government's willing to act as partners with small business. We have many small business incentives.
I'm one of them. I'm a small business at a day job for the city of Covington, so I understand.
Right. So we try to make it as easy as possible to get your tax dollars. So totally always being aware of that. So that was a heck of a thing that we received from Money Magazine. The big things, we've got a lot of other things going on in our city. There is a disconnect. I call it the 12th Street disconnect. People that elect me live beyond 12th Street in a lot of our neighborhoods. They don't understand what CCR has to do with them. They see homes that are out of their price range. They see large buildings that they think they'll never occupy. So what's that got to do with me, Ronnie? I've been asked that several times. So in my next term, we need to concentrate and draw that bridge between those two communities to let them know that they are here first. They're an important part of our city. So we're going to be concentrating on that as much as possible. I hope to unveil a housing program that works on workforce housing. There's so many different terms that we have now in the United States for housing. My term is workforce housing, and this is what I mean by that. I mean workforce housing for people that are working in the restaurants, working in the service industries, that might be your teller at the bank or working at the library. People like that have a right to live in the city.
Sure.
And we need to do as much as possible within our tax structure to assist them. And what's that look like is we've got vacant property. So we need to make that available to developers and have an understanding that, there's a price range we're trying to hit to make sure that's attainable for people that are working.